I figured out how to quit my 9 to 5, and it's not as difficult as it sounds. And by quitting my 9 to 5, I'm able to do what I've always dreamed of doing, which is traveling to amazing places like where I'm at right now in Queenstown, New Zealand. You can see the amazing, they're called the Remarkables, amazing mountains behind me. And I've been able to quit my 9 to 5 because I realized one thing, and I want to share this one thing with you because there's all this fear mongering about how difficult it is to, escape the 9 to 5 rat race and be able to start earning money on your own terms. And really, when you zoom out and you look at it, it's not that difficult. It's not that difficult. And again, when you really sit down and think about what is on the other side of being able to quit your 9 to 5, replace your income online, you're able to travel to these amazing places. You're able to, sorry, it's quite windy. You're able to do these amazing things. And, I'm fortunate enough to spend the year across 3 or 4 different countries. And it's a life that I know a lot of people want to live, but a lot of people don't live it. And it's definitely not as hard as it sounds. And in this video, I want to share with you the one thing that when I figured this out, it made everything so much easier. And it comes down to something called a T-shape. So a T-shape is the skill set that you need. So if you picture a T, you've got a long kind of bit at the top and you've got something going that way. And this represents your skill set. You need to have a pretty average, broad understanding of quite a few things in order to be successful in business, in order to earn money online. Whether you want to earn 5K a month, 10K a month, 100K per month, you need a decent average level of understanding. Sorry, I'm trying to move because my arm is aching. You need a average level of understanding across maybe 5 different areas of business, 5 different disciplines. Something that isn't going to take that long to learn because you don't have to become an expert. You just need to be good enough. And to give you an example of one of these skills, it might be how to use like a drag and drop website builder tool so that you can create a website. You don't have to become the world's best website creator. You don't have to, write code. You can use a tool online that has been designed for your grandma to be able to build her own website. You just need to be good enough to build a website. That is an example of like a broad skill. And you need to stack 4 or 5 of these to create that layer at the top. And then what you need is one skill that you are good at. And again, you don't have to be world class. And this is the thing that people really get mixed up. They feel like they have to be world class at something, and you don't. You just have to be better than the people that you are either teaching or offering a service to. They say in the land of the blind, the one-eyed man is king. And remember that in the land of the blind, the one-eyed man is king. What that means is that you don't have to be an all-seeing, all-knowing person. You just have to be slightly better than the people that you surround yourself with. You have to be slightly more knowledgeable than your clients. If you go to the dentist, you don't have to work with the best dentist in the world. Your dentist knows an awful lot more than you. Whether your dentist is better than the dentist in the neighbouring town, you don't know. All you know is that your dentist knows an awful lot more than you do. And that's all business is just being better than the people that you serve. And so you don't have to become this extremely talented person. You just have to become proficient and better than others. And it really isn't difficult to become better at something very niche than the average business owner, for example. So for me, I help marketing agencies get more sales calls through cold email. So I have to be better at cold email than your average marketing agency. And that is not very hard, because marketing agency owners, they're busy doing other things. They don't have the time, the energy, the desire to get good at cold email. So I just need to be better than them in order to be able to offer my services. And becoming better at something like that is pretty easy. Now, I'm on this trip. I mentioned I'm in Queenstown, New Zealand. I'm here with my brother-in-law. My brother-in-law is a professional tennis player. Becoming a professional tennis player is very, very difficult. He's dedicated his entire life to become a professional tennis player. And he spends 3-4 hours a day training rigorously. In order to live the life of your dreams, you need to do that, train 3 or 4 hours a day in your chosen field for about a month. And once you've done that, you'll have the skills necessary to be successful. And that's all it really takes, is a concentrated amount of effort for a short period of time on a particular skill. You don't have to become the 400th best tennis player in the world. You don't have to become amazing at something to live an amazing life. There's a disconnect there. Most people feel like they have to be the world's best in order to live a life like this. It's not true. And I don't want that to stop you from living the life that you want. And as I say, whether it's traveling to Queenstown, New Zealand and spending time here, whether it's spending more time with your loved ones, whether it's just having a little bit more money so that life isn't quite so, stressful, and that you can afford the mortgage each month without any concerns, whatever it is, don't create a mountain out of a molehill. Don't think that you need to become some world-class athlete. You have to put in, 5 hours a day for the rest of your life to become somebody that can earn $10,000 a month online. No, it's not that difficult. It really isn't. You just need to have that T-shape, average skill set across maybe 4 or 5 different disciplines, and then one that you're good at. So for me, that is cold email, and I'm okay at building a website. I'm okay at sales. I'm okay at automations. There's a few things that I'm okay at. I'm very good at cold email. I've been doing it for 5 years now, but you don't need to become as good at cold email as I am to succeed. And of course, you can choose whatever discipline you want, but just know that you don't have to be the world's best. And when I figured that out, that's what aided me and allowed me to quit my 9-to-5, quickly replace my 9-to-5 income online, and start living life on my own terms. And if that sounds of interest to you, living life on your own terms, then I created a video that'll pop up on the screen somewhere around me, and it's the best way to start making 10K per month online in 2025. So thanks for watching, go check that out, and I'll see you on that video.